Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Next. So today we'll discuss the June 4th week current affairs of 2020. And let's start with the first question. Which bank collaborated with Effort Plan to launch co-branded health card called Swasthya Card? Correct answer is Yes Bank. So Indian lender Yes Bank has joined forces with healthcare fintech Effort Plan to launch a co-branded healthcare card to enable families to plan and manage their healthcare finance needs. The new card is part of the Delhi-based fintech's Swasth program and therefore named as Swasth Card. Next, who has won 2020 Peace Prize of the German Book Trade? Correct answer is Amartya Sen. So, Nobel laureate Amartya Sen has been awarded the Peace Prize of the German Book Trade for his decades-long work around issues of global justice, to be presented by the German Publishers and Booksellers Association. Borsen-Waren. The award will recognize the Indian economist's contribution in addressing questions around social inequality in education and healthcare. Next, which will launch the Decarbonizing Transport in India project in collaboration with International Transport Forum to develop a pathway towards a low carbon transport system for India. Correct answer is Niti Aayog. So Niti Aayog will launch the Decarbonizing Transport in India project in collaboration with International Transport Forum. The project would be launched to develop a pathway towards a low carbon transport system for India. Next, which state government launched Indira Rasoi Yojana? Correct answer is Rajasthan. So the government of Rajasthan has launched a scheme called as Indira Rasoi Yojana. The aim of this scheme is to feed the poor people of the state with food. The state government will ensure that no one sleeps hungry. Therefore, pure, fresh and nutritious food at affordable rates will be provided to the needy hungry people twice in a day under this scheme. Next, which bank has launched a new product KBL Micro Mitra for MSMEs recently? Correct answer is Karnataka Bank. So Karnataka Bank launched a new product KBL Micro Mitra for micro, small and medium enterprises. This product will provide financial assistance up to Rs 10 lakhs to the micro manufacturing and service enterprises for working capital or for investment purposes. Next, who became the only Indian to feature in Town and Country magazine's top global philanthropist of 2020 list? Correct answer is Neeta Ambani. So Reliance Foundation chairperson Neeta Ambani became the only Indian to feature in Town and Country magazine's top global philanthropist of 2020 list. Neeta Ambani was recognized by terms and conditions among the top philanthropists who are saving lives and our sense of hope during the pandemic. Next, which IIT have created a chip named Dhruva that can be mounted in smartphones and navigation devices to find places and routes within the country. Correct answer is IIT Bombay. So IIT Bombay has developed a homegrown receiver chip Dhruva that can be used in smartphones and navigation devices to find locations and routes within the country. Next, which mobile application of the Indian Red Cross Society has been recently launched by the Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare? Correct answer is e-blood services. So Dr. Harshvardhan, Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, launched the e-blood services mobile app developed by the Indian Red Cross Society. Next, which is the world's first yoga university outside India? Correct answer is the Vivekananda Yoga University. So as a part of the 6th International Yoga Day commemorations, the world's first yoga university outside India, the Vivekananda Yoga University, has been launched in Los Angeles, offering programs that combine scientific principles and modern research approaches to the ancient Indian practice of yoga. Next, who has been elected as the new Prime Minister of the Republic of Ireland? Correct answer is Michael Martin. So Michael Martin has been elected as the new Prime Minister of the Republic of Ireland. So the 59-year-old Cork native was elected at a special meeting of the Irish Parliament in Dublin. He has been the leader of the Fianna Fáil party since 2011. Next, which bank has partnered with UDMA Technologies to launch its digital wallet solution Yuba Pay mobile app? Correct answer is Yes Bank. So private lender Yes Bank has joined hands with UDMA Technologies to unveil digital wallet solution Yuba Pay. So this new product from the lender will help the customers to contactless payments. The digital wallet is issued under minimum KYC regulations to Yes Bank. It will be offering bill payments via Bharat Bill Pay and provide unified payment interface UPI facility to the customers. Next, which football club has won the English Premier League 2019-20 title? Correct answer is Liverpool. So Liverpool has won the English Premier League 2019-20 title. The football club has won the first English top title in last 30 years. This is club's overall 19th league title win, while this victory is their first in the Premier League era. The club won the title after Manchester City's loss to Chelsea with score 2-1. Next, which scheme has been launched in Uttar Pradesh to generate employment for the migrant workers of the state who recently returned from other states? Correct answer is Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Abhiyan. So PM Narendra Modi has virtually launched a path-breaking scheme Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Abhiyan in Uttar Pradesh. The scheme aims to generate employment for the migrant workers of the state who recently returned from other states. The scheme has been launched in 31 districts of Uttar Pradesh, constituting more than 25,000 returnee migrant workers. Next, which state has announced Mahaparvana initiative to attract fresh industrial investment? Correct answer is Maharashtra. So the government of Maharashtra announced the Mahaparvana to attract fresh investment in industries for project execution. It will offer incentives and a single window clearance system. These companies should apply at the Maharashtra Industry, Trade and Investment Facilitation Cell, Maitri, single window system and get an online permission within 48 hours. Next, who has become the first woman Chief Secretary of Punjab? Correct answer is Winnie Mahajan. So the Punjab government appointed 1987 batch Indian Administrative Service officer Winnie Mahajan as the Chief Secretary, after which she becomes the first woman to hold this post. She will remain in the post until October 2024. She succeeded Karan Avtar Singh. Next, who sworn in as the 6th President of Malawi? Correct answer is Lazarus Chakwera. So Lazarus Chakwera won Malawi's president elections and sworn in as the 6th President of Malawi. He succeeded Peter Mutharika of Democratic Progressive Party by winning 58.57% of total votes. Next, who participated in Group of 20 or G20 Extraordinary Virtual Education Ministers meeting in June 2020? Correct answer is Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. So, Union HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank participated in Group of 20 or G20 Extraordinary Virtual Education Ministers meeting, which was focused on the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the educational sector. Next, which country hosted the 36th Asian Summit virtually? Correct answer is Vietnam. So, the 36th Asian Summit on the theme Cohesive and Responsive ASEAN will be chaired by Vietnamese Prime Minister Nguyen Xuan Phuc, who is also ASEAN 2020 chairman. The focus of the meet was on COVID-19 response, post-pandemic recovery and further cooperation with partners. Next, which two countries have beaten Colombia to win the bid to host the 2023 Women's World Cup? Correct answer is Australia and New Zealand. So the combined bid of Australia and New Zealand has been awarded hosting duties for the 2023 Women's World Cup, beating Colombia in the bidding process. Australia and New Zealand were awarded the tournament, winning the vote 22-13 to earn the right to host what will be the first Women's World Cup to feature 32 teams. Next, NASA has decided to rename its headquarters on whose name? Correct answer is Mary W. Jackson. So NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine announced that it will rename its headquarters after Mary W. Jackson, the agency's first African American black female engineer. Her contributions were highlighted in the 2016 film hidden figures. Next, who will receive the Humanitarian Award at 20th edition of Annual BET Award 2020? Correct answer is Beyonce. So the 24-time Grammy Award winner popstar Beyonce to receive the Humanitarian Award at 20th edition of Annual BET Award 2020 for her long-standing philanthropic work, including her recent COVID-19 relief efforts. The event will be held virtually for the first time. Next. Which state has planned to launch India's first plasma bank for COVID-19? Correct answer is Delhi. So, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal announced the first ever plasma bank for treatment of coronavirus patients in the national capital after receiving positive results on multiple clinical trials. It will be set up at the Institute of Liver and Biliary Science in Delhi. Next, which organization launched behavior change campaign Navigating the New Normal? Correct answer is Niti Aayog. So, Niti Aayog launched behavior change campaign Navigating the New Normal and its website to help people follow norms to contain the spread of COVID-19, focusing on COVID-safe behavior, especially wearing masks during the unlock phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. The campaign has been developed under the guidance of Empowered Group 6, chaired by Niti Aayog CEO Amitabh Kant. Next. What is the name of India's first indigenous vaccine candidate? Correct answer is Covaxin. So, Covaxin is the first indigenous vaccine candidate to fight against the novel coronavirus created and developed by Bharat Biotech India. It is the first vaccine candidate to be approved for human trials. Next. India has banned how many Chinese mobile apps to protect its sovereignty and integrity? Correct answer is 59 Chinese mobile applications. So the Indian government banned 59 Chinese mobile applications, including top social media platforms such as TikTok, Hello and WeChat, to counter the threat posed by these applications to the country's sovereignty and security. The ban was imposed by the Ministry of Information Technology. So this is all for this video, and these were some important current affairs of June 4th week of 2020. Please like, share and subscribe our channel Learn Next to get regular updates. Thank you.